right?
Have you made it before?
I have made it before. I made it last weekend with my dad.
Oh, you did?
Yep.
Alright, sit down, Jim. I need someone else. I'm only joking. Right, what we're going to do is we've got some beautiful ground beef, right? And then you can put in whatever flavours you like. Over here, I've got some dry breadcrumbs, right? And the dry breadcrumbs I'm going to cover in a little bit of water. Right, now you're saying, why do you use dry and not fresh? And I'll tell you. I don't want you to waste anything. We unfortunately waste almost a third of what we produce in the Western world, right? Now, there's ways that you can sort of cut down on that and utilise all of the food that you buy. So when you've got a leftover piece of bread, stick it into a bread bin or something like that, or chop it up into little croutons and just let it go stale naturally. You can use them as croutons, or you can toast them with a little bit of butter, or you can do this. You can reconstitute it with water when you're ready to make it. So you give that a good minute or two, and then into your beef you want to flavour it. Okay. Alright, so I want you to put in as much of everything as you want.
As much?
It's up to you.
What do I got in? Garlic?
You got a bit of garlic?
Oh, gotta see what's garlic in.
Okay.
Gotta get the garlic.
That's it, Jim.
Okay.
A little bit of parsley.
Parsley, right?
Good man.
Good.
Some Parmesan cheese.
Parmesan cheese.
You can be generous with the Parmesan. Oh, it's up to you. They're your balls, Jim.
He changed his name, didn't he? On Saucy Balls to, what was it? Brooklyn?
He changed it to the Brooklyn Meatball. Should have he changed his name? Yeah. It'd be kind of gross, right? Go to a restaurant called Saucy Balls. I wouldn't go. Heard of what? Have I heard of Hooters? How does somebody get that concept off the ground? No, I know. You know, at the start of the show, we had all of these contestants come in and pitch us their ideas. And we had these two guys come in. They were wearing little spandex shorts, and they had a t-shirt on it that said Peckers. It's not a joke. And it had a picture of a woodpecker on the shirt. And I'm like, what are you guys doing? And he said, well, we're like the male version of Hooters. And I was like, oh, you want to serve food? Gross. Now I don't even feel like eating meatballs. I've got some pepper, so go on and grind the pepper in, Jim. All you really need for meatballs is the ground beef, and then whatever flavours you want to put into it. You can put a bunch of spices, you can put chili flakes, you can do, you know, garlic and parmesan and parsley like we've just done. The other thing that you do need is an egg. These eggs have actually been to a very special course called egg obedience. So if you just, you think I'm joking, watch this. If you just ask it nicely and sit it down, it'll just stand up straight.
Yeah, wait.
Actually, only one of these have been to the course, so just ask it. They're going to ask it nicely first.
Will you please stand up straight?
Try that one.
Please stand up straight.
Maybe it's the way you're asking. Try one more time.
Will you please stand up straight?
You can tell he's got kids. Maybe it was this one. Ask it, give it some love, Jim. You know, really get into it.
Please, will you stand up straight?
See, the Australian way, we do it a little bit differently. We just say, stand up straight! Oh! The fun you can have with an egg, right? So, I'm going to put one egg. Let's do an egg and a half. Right. Sit still. Right, so we've got a fork, friends. All you want to do is just combine those eggs together, right, using a fork. Give that a good mix around. Beautiful. And then you add the egg to the meat, right? Not all of it, or you can add it all. And then, Jim, what I want you to do is I want you to get in there and really start working it. Okay? So, mix it all together. Did you wash your hands, Jim?
Yes.
That's my fault. You did? Good man. Okay. You just cleaned them. Just in case you want to taste the meatballs. Don't worry. We're not going to get these ones cooked in time. So Steve and I will snack on these on the way to the, on the way back to the hotel. So you give it a good mix, right? You want to make sure that the eggs thoroughly combined and all those spices and seasonings are mixed right through the eggs, right through the meatballs. I'll take.
Good.
All right. So this is what is really important. You know, we've become really quite stressed out about using our hands. We use tongs and spoons and spatulas and everything but our hands. But if your hands are nice and clean, they are the best tool in the kitchen. No joke. Alright, we want that nice and hot. So what you do is you just pick up a little piece like this, Jim, okay, and you turn it into a meatball. Alright? Roll it around. You can slap it from one hand to the other. You know, who's got kids? If you're cooking with your kids, it's a great way to do it because you get them involved and they love this little bit of process. And you just set up your meatball right there.
Small or bigger?
She's got big balls, Jim. It's up to you. Some people like them big, some people like them small. You can make them little minis, you can make them saucy. You can make them saucy. You can do one gigantic big one. Unfortunately, we have to leave this afternoon. I know, we're going to miss out on the restaurants. Tell me, what's the best restaurant in Columbus?
Oh, there's so many.
Depends on what you like.
Elena's.
Is that good?
Elena's.
Anybody else?
Elena's.
Orlando. What's it called?
Third in Hollywood.
Oh, okay. Hyde Park. We're coming back, Steve, okay? I mean, if I was you guys, I'd just eat here all the time. It's what a supermarket. Unbelievable, right? You guys are